Hello, everybody. Welcome into Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. Kenstyle Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Kenstyle Live. We have William, Rich. I don't know who this Steve guy is. We better vet him. Hello, Steve. Great
Hello.
guy. Sam, Jeff Pearl. Wow, Jeff's here, and the others. His twin brother, Jeff, is not here. Josh Kinder and Chris Garrett. How are you, gentlemen, this evening?
Okay.
Doing well. Thank you.
Wait,
I'm doing all right, Cam. You?
I just woke up from my nap, so that's why I'm running a little bit late.
I'm doing better.
Good, Chris. Were you kind of under the weather a little bit? I know you weren't here last
No,
night.
I'm just stressed out about stuff. We don't go into it.
All right. Well, that happens from time to time. There are a couple changes to the clocks. I did re-add Steve, and again, I don't know what happened to Steve because I know Steve was on one of the, versions of clocks that I had, and he's scrolling by now if you're watching the live stream. I forget what else I changed to. Oh, I had Mike Wojcik's picture as well to the clocks, and there was one other change that it'll come to me in a minute, but anyway. I had a wonderful Wednesday. I put the studio back in some semblance of an order. New machines completely up and running, minus graphics card and in its place. And it's going to be a learning curve, I'll put it that way, for Windows 11. But it's there. I did shut the machine off just a second ago, right before I started the live stream, because it sounded like a jet airplane. I put my hand above on top. It is blowing cool air out, but I don't think it should be quite that loud, considering it's just sitting there doing nothing. I'm gonna
Your
have to
new
look.
build?
My new build, yes, my new build. Yeah,
I need to go and adjust the fan curves.
possibly. I don't
Hello.
know. I have
Yeah,
no idea.
the
I'm
AIO
doing-
fans,
I'm doing fine.
they
How are
they
you?
they recommend to run those full.
I am.
Gonna mute
What?
Steve. Sounds like he's on a phone call. The AIO fans, I caught that. And what else, Jeff?
They recommend to run them full, but you can taper them if they're too loud for you. You're just going to get a little bit more heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
there's
thought
not
about the AI fans.
Yeah.
well, I mean, all in one AI. I get it.
Right.
I did tinker around in DaVinci Resolve. I did discover a problem that I actually worked through and fixed, sort of, kind of. It's not 100% repaired, but it. All right. So that's my day. Maybe we'll look at it after the stream. Maybe. Oh boy. Rained all afternoon here till about 8:30. Good rain. We need.
Here.
Did you get rain, Greg?
Yeah, off and on all day.
We had rain from the middle of the afternoon. I'm going to say probably maybe 4, because I didn't really pay attention when it started. And then, like I said, it stopped about 8:30. So it's needed, though. The ground was starting to become hard again. Couldn't get the golf tees to go in, so we needed some rain. Only I would look at the fact we need rain because the golf tees wouldn't go in the ground. Oh, mercy.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, Chris?
The app that won't. I just installed an app and it seemed to mess my phone up and done a lot of crazy things. It was a weather app, and it's not letting me uninstall it
You put it on your phone or put it on your computer?
on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Chris,
Yep.
do a restart.
Oh,
And-
that will do it.
That should do it. It should allow it. Sometimes when you do a new app like that, And of course, you didn't register or sign up for anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, you should be good.
Android has changed the way you shut down now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
And everybody knows I don't like change.
Oh, me either.
I'll get on that bandwagon. I'm not a big fan of change either.
Yeah.
We have a 6 months gentleman bet with the left coast on something. He gonna lose that bet.
How are you liking Windows 11, Ken?
Other than the things I need to learn with it, so far I do like it. I was showing it to Mrs. K this afternoon, and the first thing I did is I pointed out the taskbar, and that I don't like it in the middle, and she didn't think she would like it in the middle, and I kind of thought that was odd because she never uses the computer at all, and she likes it better over to the left. And we were bouncing back and forth between 11 and 10, and then it dawned on me that I can actually have 3 monitors of 10 and 1 monitor of 11. You can take that for what it's worth, and you can kind of read into where that might end up going somewhere as well. Okay, Long Dog is with us. He says, I be here, did not go as well. The new tank of propane is not working. 40 years. Oh, my goodness. He has to switch to the exchange. Yeah, I never tried to fill mine. I always exchange it. And he says, and this really blown up dinner. Well, I hope you mean by blown up that your dinner just got changed and altered a little bit. I hope you're not saying that your grill blew up and we're going to read about it on the news tomorrow. Let's hope that is it. Somebody just joined. Oh, there's the other Jeff. Now the twin Jeffs are here. And look, they're side by side on the Zoom screen and on YouTube. Oh,
no.
That's special. I didn't change it, by the way. That's how it came in.
No.
Our screens is different.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about Zoom, that everyone's their screens are different. You would think they'd be sort of the same.
You'd think so.
Yeah. Now I can move, like if I wanted to make everything right in the world. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if Steve's talking to us or if he's still talking on the phone, but let me ask him to unmute.
Well, I don't know if you could stand 2 of us side by side all the time.
That wouldn't bother him. That'd be all right. All right, Steve, I just asked to unmute, so he should be able to unmute. I thought the settings would allow you to unmute yourself anyway. Let me look at the settings real quick. Yeah, you should be able to unmute without being asked.
You like this?
It is set. So if anyone wants to test that out, that's cool. Jim just made a comment.
I'm back.
Oh, Jim said his case was tried to deliver. Yeah, I tell you what, these delivery services, they're just horrible.
Was that what? I had something delivered outside my door today.
Was it a white computer case?
Oh. It was in an awful damn small package if it was.
A mini key.
It's one of those newfangled ones where you unfold it and then all of a sudden it pops out and it's good to go, like the beds.
Must have been that one Carrie was working on.
It's a Carrie special.
Oh, I don't even want to go there. All right, try the speaker bot now. You're right, it was not working. I shut the system down this afternoon. I shut both systems down to do the rearrangement of the studio. And boy, was that fun. Only had to get help from Mrs. K one time because I actually had to run an extension cord in order to power my switch. Both machines are hardwired. Both machines are well over 900 for the speed.
Nice.
Which is nice. Yes, very nice. They're both
very
sitting right here beside me. And there's little things I got to do. Is the capture card working out? Yeah. It's working out just fine. I shut the machine down a little bit ago because, like I said, the fans, I could hear the fans over the earbuds. I could hear the fans as if they were right here next to my ear. So when I put my hand on the case, there's cold air coming up, which is natural. Yeah. It should be. But I didn't like the fact that I could hear them. So we'll deal with that later. And that machine's been on now for probably 7, if not 8 hours. I think I ended about 3. So it'd be about 7 hours it's been on.
How's your screen working?
Good. I'm piggybacking on the big 43-inch monitor. HDMI
Okay.
1 is what I've got running right now. HDMI 2 is the Windows 11 machine. And
Right.
then when I need to change, I dig out the remote.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the input, switch the input from 1 to 2 or 2 to whatever it is, and
Right.
I have 3 Windows 10 machines then, and the one for Windows 11.
Yep.
But like an idiot today, I have to move the dongle back and forth, and I was on 11 and I needed something off of 10, so I start moving the mouse like I can go to that monitor, damn it. Which
Need
obviously
something like a login, not what's it called? AnyDesk.
Yep.
I just buy a keyboard and mouse. I think that's the best thing.
That would be simple. That would be simple.
Yeah. I would probably have issues if I were to try to go the Login Me Rescue or the AnyDesk or whatever. And it really is not that big of a deal for me to reach over here. The dongle's within arm's reach. I can take the dongle out. I can put the dongle in the new machine, do what I need to do, and then when I'm done, I can take it out and put it back over in the old machine. That, for right now, will work. I am leaning toward going ahead and getting two more of the 22-inch monitors, and I showed that today on my phone. And then it makes no difference if the top monitors is 11 or the bottom ones are 11, because I can put data there and then pull it in to DaVinci when I'm working on DaVinci, and vice versa. If it's on the bottom, I can pull the data over. So not a big deal. Still running that through my brain a little bit. Okay, so the last thing I see at 10:10 3 minutes ago was an exclamation mark JJ. I don't know if it worked or not. I wasn't paying any attention. So hopefully, I haven't heard any speaker bots yet, though. I seen the confetti flying. Somebody test speaker bot. Hang on, I can do it.
Hey, Cam,
Exclamation. What, Ghetto?
why
Tony
don't you
Wallow
get one
said,
of those fans like what I have my monitor on? You
Can
don't think
start
that would
live
work for
saying
you?
what get to?
Because I don't have a desk like you have. Number one, I have 4 monitors. Number two, 2 of them are attached to the wall. Number 3, and I have a 43-inch monitor and a 40-inch monitor. There's no way I'm putting them side by side, because the 2 monitors that are mounted on the wall would then be covered up and thus become useless. My system works
Tony
perfect.
Wallow said, hey Ken.
No, we picked an idea. That's all.
I know. I appreciate it. Yep. Okay. So SpeakerBot is working and StreamerBot is working. So that is that. My audio looks like it's okay based on the mixer. I don't know about the Zoom audio going out over YouTube. I haven't looked at the mixer yet when someone speaks.
On your audio, now
Your
to
audio.
me on Zoom, it sounds low, and I'm right here by the computer. But
Really? That's interesting. You guys
Tony
look,
Wallow säger normal.
your guys' audio per the mixer, you guys are into the red, but I'm not going to change anything because Tony, that was Tony and normal mix for Tony. Tony says audio is normal, so I'm going to leave it like it is. I sound low on Zoom, huh?
to me, you do now.
You're coming through clear.
Engrish.
Nice and crisp.
Let me
Not
look
low
at
at
the
all.
setting here.
That's for me though.
I'll hook my speakers up in a minute.
Actually, Chris may be right, because I just opened up the settings on the Yeti, and my volume is practically not even on for Zoom. So I'm going to make an adjustment. All I'm going to do is make a slight adjustment. All right, Chris, is that any better on Zoom?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
better.
That's probably way too loud, is it not?
Yeah, I bet.
You guys are
Yeah.
like my 13th wife, never happy. Hold on.
Yeah, but.
All right, let's try that. How does that sound on Zoom?
That's better.
That's good.
Much better.
Okay.
Still
Well,
a little loud, but much better than before.
now?
Yep, good.
All right, I'm going to leave it right there. That's about 30%. It was at about 6%. And the speakers is fine. They're saying you guys are being heard just fine, so I'm going to leave that like it is. Now, that's interesting that got changed because that was set a while back, and then through probably updates and other things, it got changed. So let's turn to the Road Warrior. How did you like that 15-mile-an-hour blazing speed limit we were making
my
yesterday?
Oh gosh.
Wasn't that fun?
Oh yeah.
You know, after looking at the map
Especially
last
the
night,
motorcycle that decided to go between the lanes.
yeah, they do that all the time. It scares me.
I was
Right.
just waiting for the truck to open his door right in front of him. There we go. That'd teach him a lesson.
Yeah, it will. Yes, it would.
Are they allowed to? Sorry.
Happens every place.
It happens everywhere, whether it's allowed or not. People, they do it. I don't know if it's against the law here or not. I would think that it would be. The one interesting thing that happened with Steve and I stayed with each other, for a very, very, very long time. And then all of a sudden, one car pulled it. That's okay. I can still keep my eye on whatever's behind me or in front of me with one car in front of me or behind me. And I did that for a while. Then all of a sudden, another guy gets in there. Now we're two. I'm still pretty good at that. I can still watch Steve. And I had a little fun with Mrs. K. I said, look in your mirror and tell me where Steve's at. Oh my God, he's gone. No, he's 2 cars back. Then another one got in. So now Steve's the 4th car back for me. That got tricky at times, but I never did lose track of Steve at all. And then I told Mrs. K, I said, watch this. I'm going to back up to Steve. She goes, how are you going to do that? We're on the highway. Okay. I move over to the slow lane. Yes, there was a lane slower than our lane at 15 miles an hour. There was a slower lane. And here comes that doggone stupid white car that was in front of you, kept screwing me up for the longest time.
Yeah.
I'd back up, and Steve is white car, and then Steve. So I'm thinking, come on, white car, and I can slide back over, and I'll be in front of Steve. Never did happen. Now, Steve will tell you, I did eventually back up to Steve, but wait, I did not back up to Steve. I got back in the same lane as Steve, about 4 cars behind him, jumped in the fast lane, which at that time was really a fast lane, zipped past Steve, and then I backed to Steve and got in front of Steve again. And then the whole time she was like, well, does he know where he's going? I'm like, he knows to get on I-69. I'm not worried about it. I said, we could literally get off the highway and he's going to be fine because he knows to go to Michigan. You got to get on I-69. I said, what do we got to do today? We're going to go shopping. We are going to stay on this road because I want to make the complete loop. If anyone ever reminds me, or if I ever say again, I want to make the complete loop on I-465, somebody please have me committed because even when they get all the construction done, I don't want to do it. Now, we drove right by Micro Center. I go, oh, look, there's Micro Center. There it is. She was like, don't you need to be watching the road? I said, we're moving 15 miles an hour. I'm fine.
Sounds like Atlanta.
Oh, it was it reminded me a lot of
Tony
San
Wallo
Diego.
Said Wonka
It really
Wonka
did.
Wonka.
And then I noticed at one point in time on the other side of the highway, the loop, there's no traffic at all. Zero. Nothing. And I'm like, I know it's under construction, but no traffic at all. They shut that side down at 465 and they open it back up at Lawrence. I'm not sure why, because most of the construction was done. You didn't see any construction vehicles. You didn't see any of the barrels. You didn't see any of the cones. It all looked done. I read an article today. They are fixing to open up 2 different sections of all the constructions that's going on. One of them's right here by my house, the flyby for the new interchange to I-69 off of 465, and the other one is going to be that area that was closed yesterday. So you would think, oh, yay, good. We can. Nope. They also then announced they're going to shut down another section of this road to repair it. So I avoid I-465 whenever possible. Looking at the map yesterday, Steve, after I got home, we should have cut through this. You know, when we went to my grandparents' house?
Yeah.
We should have, after we left the track, gone back down 16th Street, got on 70, and you would have been maybe half hour at best getting to I-69.
Okay.
Instead of the...
did say for me to go left coming out of from this parking lot there, Speedway.
Right. Because it would have taken you down 16th over to, God, I still can't remember that street. Is it Maryland? No, Maryland runs east and west. I think I'd know it. You could actually go to the street that we live off of, which is 135, and get on 70 that way, but that's got a little bit of construction as well. But yeah, I was like, man, we should have done that. And not only would you have got to see the 500, you'd have got to see lovely downtown Indianapolis. Which, depending on what's going on, is actually, they clean the city up pretty nice. Boy, I look a little tall here. Hold on, let me solve that problem.
I think every time I've gone through Indianapolis, I was on I-70 and I just stayed on it straight through. It's been a long time ago.
Yep, you take I-70, you go across 460, or you go under 465 or over, I don't remember, and then you get into the 65-70 split, and you go east one way on 70, and 65 goes south, and then you go about 3 miles, and then you're back to the north end of 65-70 split. You go 65 north, or you go 70 east.
I suppose I should tell you I volunteered you for something today.
You volunteered me for something today.
Yes.
Is that why those people were knocking on my door?
No.
Okay.
I volunteered you to read the manual for assembling the chair.
Yes, Jim. I got Brian
Lightfoot.
Lightfoot.
Anything on you doing it though?
Yeah, really. I got Brian Lightfoot doing shorts. Now I've got Jim doing shorts. I'm wearing off. Hello, Baldy. Oh, I mean, Alex.
I was gonna say, you got your ears lowered.
What's that? Your camping haircut?
Yes, it is.
Were you going to be out in the woods where there's all kind of bugs and ticks and things you got to be aware of? What is the deal here?
Or he can scratch better.
I'm going to scare little children. Holy cow.
Ooh.
Better bring you some sunscreen to put up there. Look kind of balding.
Are y'all going snipe hunting?
I don't think so. I just thought I needed a haircut before I went. So.
Yeah.
You like Forrest Gump?
Went right past him.
Yeah.
I'll never forget when they took teenagers from the church snipe hunting.
They actually took them? Wow.
It was at a camp.
Well, yeah, obviously.
They were all out in the woods, had their bags. They stayed out there about 30 minutes, and the man got on a loudspeaker and said, "Everyone, come on, let's go back. There's no such thing as snipes."
I'd have left him out there a little longer. Like,
I'm gonna eat my dinner. Don't disturb me.
All right.
Hold on, let's see what it is. It is
Pasta and grilled chicken, or
Chicken and rice.
oh, right.
burnt.
Right.
That's not grilled. That's burnt chicken. Oh, I wish I'd have had the screen recorder going. That look was priceless. Looks good, Greg. Looks
Of
good.
course it is. I made it.
Now that's a saying I use all the time with Mrs. K. So that's starting to wear off too. I'm more popular than I realize. Anyway, it was a productive
Kind of
day.
meat and rice seems to be a popular meal at dinner nights.
Yeah.
We have chicken. Mrs. K made chicken tenders. They're sitting in there. I sampled one about 5:30. Well, about 5:40 when we finally got out the door to take her to work. They're good.
You know
They
what?
are good.
Is my wife gets these TGI Friday packs, and they're good because she puts them in the oven and then does homemade macaroni and cheese, and then usually we'll have like a salad or some kind of green or something.
Yeah.
That was our dinner. It was good. She really learned a lot. You know, she wasn't much of a cook. You know.
And Long Dog gets his air fryer plug in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've
chicken
got a-
tenders
I've got
are
a-
awesome when cooked in an air fryer.
Oh,
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah, they're very crispy.
I hear air fryers are good, but I don't think we'll ever own one.
Yeah.
My
My mom
aunt
has
made dressing yesterday, and we had that last night. And I bought some rotisserie chicken. Had chicken and dressing and corn and what else? I can't remember. Sweet potatoes.
We actually had sweet potatoes the other night. I think she thought she could get one over on me because she said, I have a new ingredient in the whatever it was she made. I said, okay. Looked at it. It's a sweet potato. No, it's not. No, it's not a sweet potato. Take a bite of it. It's a sweet potato.
It was actually canned sweet potatoes, but she put marshmallows on top. So
Yeah.
So Long Dog's air fryer saved his dinner. He goes from he's going to grill steak to having fish. That's quite a change, Long Dog.
Yeah. Well, surfing. Now it's surfing.
Really. We bought cod yesterday. We bought 2 packages
Cod's good.
of cod. Yeah, she makes it really good.
Yeah, I bet.
It'll be Friday night's meal. And then we had a interesting discussion over potatoes at Walmart. I bought the big russet potatoes last time.
Oh, yeah.
And she says, you with the potatoes. I said, do you want the potatoes that I got last time or what do you want? I want potatoes. Okay.
How about this little itty bitty, the Goldens?
Well, the thought entered my mind to get a package of those and throw them in the
Yeah.
cart just to be me.
Yeah. Right.
But then I thought, no, I better not. So anyway, to rehash what I said yesterday, and I don't know if Steve's watched yesterday's show yet or not, but it was a fantastic visit. I didn't expect Steve to buy us our snacking lunch or whatever you want to call it.
Nice.
Great visit. Looking forward to going back. I really wish the museum would have been open because I think you would enjoy it. I'm not sure about the women. I really don't know about that. Mrs. K and I have been twice, and the first time I think she was intrigued and impressed and just, in awe of all of it. And the second time I think it was like, oh, here we go again type of a deal, But if you're next May, if you're going to do what you mentioned you would like to do, let me know, and one way or the other, we'll figure out how to make that work. And
for sure,
it was fun, and we do want to come up there to see your little bitty cruise thing you got going on with cars.
Just a little bitty cruise,
just a teeny tiny. It's nothing like what's. How many miles did you say that was?
15, I think.
And they start at
all the way
down
downtown
and
Detroit,
back,
all the way out to Pontiac, Michigan. Turn around and come back.
Well, I'll have to infiltrate it somehow. There's going to be a 2016 CRV in it next year. Oh no, you said it's coming up in August, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the second week of August. It was only supposed to be originally the weekend.
Right.
But now it is the entire week before the event. And they camp out. You just don't want to go down Michigan 1 at all during that time.
So will it be the week of the 5th through the 11th then of this year?
No, I think it's the week after that.
Now that would be the 12th through the 7th or 18th.
Yeah.
If her schedule doesn't change and if it happens to fall on that second week, we possibly could run up there, but the next week she's got to work that weekend, so I'm not sure at all on that. So we'll figure. We'll work it out.
No, it's the 19th through the 24th.
Well, she'd be off that weekend if her schedule stays the same. Let's see, she's off this weekend, works next weekend, off, works. Yeah, she'd.
No.
Oh, we got plenty of time to figure that out. So better go ahead and wrap this
I
up.
was wrong. It is the week of the 14th, because Carla has a poetry meeting the 2nd and 4th Wednesdays of every month.
Right, she mentioned that.
The thing is since the 14th is the cruise, she's not having it on the 14th, so the next one available is the 28th.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the Zoom credits for that and infiltrate it and see what's going on. Because I am not a poet, believe me. And I did tell the guys last night that when Carla said she was a poet, and I said, and do you know it? She got it instantly, which was great.
Yeah.
You got it. That was pretty cool. So I'm going to wrap it up. We are at 10:32. If you want to join us, the Zoom credentials are over there on the screen. I want to thank everyone for being here, both on YouTube and both on Zoom. Just generically tonight, I'm going to go ahead and press the Doug button. Speaking of Doug, let's place our bets now. Will there be a show tomorrow or not?
Yep.
I'd say probably not.
Oh, we've got 3 saying not. Now, you know what you're going to do, right? Doug's going to replay this in the morning. He goes, I'll show them. I'm going to do my show.
Yes, of course. Just to get back at us.
Yes. All right. I will see some of you over on the Zoom session, and most of you will remain here.